Time Out with Tim. Oh.
Open up your mind and let me in. Open up your mind and let me in. Open up your mind and let me in.
Hello, welcome to Time Out with Timo. I'm your host, Tim Owens. As always, happy and super excited to be here today. Today, I'm going to show two videos from Chicago residents and New York residents who are struggling with the migrant crisis that is, as they describe it, is starting to cause a lot of financial troubles in the city. I remember back when it started in Arizona and Texas, there were a lot of things that were thrown around, like they're racist, they don't want people here. But guess what, people? In Chicago, these are Black Americans that are voicing concerns about the money that is being spent. So some people haven't been paying attention to what's been going on. It is a hot button topic. I've had some private conversations with people about some of the different things we're facing in the nation here. So check out these two videos. Maybe some of you guys aren't aware of what some of the residents are saying and how they're feeling. This isn't a video of judgment or anything. This is a video to make people aware of what a lot of families are dealing with now and what may affect you within the next 10, 15 years or even your children. So let's take a look.
These South and West Side homeowners are angry. They believe the city has overextended itself and should be putting the tens of millions of dollars earmarked for migrants into Chicago's most vulnerable neighborhoods.
But the South Side has been under-resourced, underfunded for years, for decades. We have schools that need to be reopened. We have buildings that are abandoned that need to be business operated.
The group says the city has abandoned its Invest Southwest initiative, a Lightfoot-era program that was dedicated to reversing decades of disinvestment on Chicago's South and West Sides, promising to align more than $2.2 billion through public and private funding.
We are taxpayers, we're property owners. Our money should go towards fixing our communities.
The city has received more than 15,000 migrants since August 2022.
We have no more room. Y'all are embarrassing Chicago as a whole.
According to analysis by the ABC7 data team, there are more than 20 active migrant shelters across the city, 7 located on the South and West Sides.
Whether it's one shelter or whether it's 10 shelters, we're saying the facilities that are there for us, the money needs to be put into those facilities for us.
In a statement from the mayor's office about the group's concerns and the status of Invest Southwest, a spokesperson says in part, quote, "We are committed to continued investment for all residents, but especially communities on the South and West Sides that have long experienced disinvestment. We are the city of Chicago, and our shoulders are big enough to support both new arrivals and those who have long called this city home."
Mayor Johnson, the Black aldermen, the Black alderwomen in this city, you will stand for the Black citizens of Chicago.
Demonstrators in New York City's Staten Island neighborhood are celebrating the blocking of a proposed migrant shelter in their neighborhood.
I think even people who are open-minded to what they call migrants coming in have understood now it's costing us.
Having accommodated over 100,000 recent migrants, New York City Mayor Eric Adams has warned that this may have grave implications for the city.
And how dare anyone say New York City is not going through a crisis? And here's the sad part about it, folks. When you get 10,000 a month, there's no relief in sight. And so I'm not going to search through a thesaurus and find the proper way to be politically correct to tell you that this can destroy our city, this crisis.
According to a recent survey by Siena College, the opinions of everyday New Yorkers toward the arriving migrants are also shifting.
79% of Democrats, at least 79% of Republicans, at least 79% of independents, of all those groups, all say that the recent influx is a serious problem. I do think that the migrant issue is very much affecting how voters view the president.
Now, as you can see, this is a big issue. I know a lot of you guys maybe have seen bits and pieces because the media right now, they aren't focusing so much on that. They're more focused on, as I said in another video, is creating division in the country. They don't want you to focus on policy or issues or things that's actually going to make a difference, that's going to, smooth the path out for us as Americans here in this country. However, You can't let them deceive you and only let you see what they want you to see. You have to sometime pull back the curtain and look for yourself. So, I'm going to keep an eye on this, and let's hope things improve on both sides of the coast, the East and the West Coast. So, as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and thank you guys that have already subscribed. As I always say, happy people do not cause problems. Peace.
If everybody winning, who's losing? Man, who's losing? I'm trying to make it make sense. It's like it's so confused. I see the pain in your eyes from all the lonely nights. I swear I know how it feels. It just don't feel right.